Once again, we're staying in our new office project.dwg file. Now, what I'm going to show you now is a really nice little feature in AutoCAD. It's called WBLOCK or write block. And that allows you to write a block to its own separate DWG file, which you can then bring in any drawing. Remember, it doesn't have to be a block that you bring into a drawing. It can be a drawing into a drawing as a block as well. It's known as a block reference. So the reference can be objects, geometry, existing blocks. It can also be a separate DWG file. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to create a separate DWG file of some objects that we've got in our drawing at the moment. We're then going to go and edit that separate DWG file and redefine a block in the current drawing. Now, you'll remember that we created this block here, the little flippy door. So click there, obviously on the flip action there, and make sure the door looks like that. Hit escape to deselect. We're now going to go to the write block command. That's on the insert tab on the ribbon in the block definition panel. Click on the flyout here and you've got create block or write block. Remember, we've been creating blocks. We're now going to go to write block. Now, the good thing is in the write block dialog box, I can just click on block here and I've got a list of all the blocks in my drawing already. There's door DYN there. So I can select that block. I don't need to then worry about base point objects, etc. Now, the file name and path is important. Now, you can see my long path there. You need to click on this little button here and then select where you want your door DYN to go. So can you see there, my door DYN already exists in my reusing content folder. Now you might want to save that somewhere else, okay? I will make sure, however, that the door dyn.dwg file is available in the exercise files when you download the exercise files for this course. I'm going to save that in there, and then I'm going to click on OK. Insert units is millimeters, by the way. Everything is millimeters in this drawing, so I OK that. Now, because it's already there, it's saying, hang on a minute, do you want to replace it? Please ignore my great big long file path there. So I'll replace the existing DWG. So that's now been replaced. If I now go to open up here on the quick access toolbar, there's my door DYN DWG file. So I'll select it, click on open, and open it up. Now, because it is a dynamic block in there, you will get this pop up. Now, if you're using older versions of AutoCAD, it might not pop up, but it should pop up because it's asking to open it in the block editor. So yes to that, please. So there's our block editor there, like so. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the flip state and I'm going to right click and erase it, like so. And I'm going to change the format of our door here. I'm going to obviously go up to the Home tab, line command. I'm going to draw a line from there to there and press enter. I'm then going to erase the arc like so. So right click and erase. This is all on the 0 layer, by the way. Make sure everything's on the 0 layer. I'll jump into the parameters again. I want my flip parameter. Shift and right click like we did before, mid between 2 points. You want endpoint, and drag it vertically upwards. Click there, put flip state 1 next to the vertical line. Actions, we now want our flip action, and we're going to select the parameter to apply it to, like so. Select the objects again like we did before, press enter to confirm. So that's all done. So what I can do now is I can quickly go into the block editor tab up here and test the block. We go into the test area again, just check that the flip action works. Yes, it does. Close the test block and then close the block editor like we did previously. And save changes to current drawing. Now, that's a bit weird. Why is it asking current drawing? What it's doing there is it's saving changes to the door DYN DWG file, not the block. Okay? It's a bit weird, but it's saving it to the drawing that we obviously did the write block out of the existing drawing with. So save the changes to current drawing. When you click on that, you will see that the door dyn.dwg file has closed and you're back to your original drawing. Now, we need to be able to insert the drawing to replace this block here. So this is our door DYN block in our new office project drawing. Now we can use an older version of block insert by typing classic insert, like that. type classic insert, press enter, and this is the old-fashioned way of bringing a block into a drawing. If you click on browse and then go and locate your .dyn file that you've just finished editing, there it is there. Click on open, and insertion point, I'm going to specify that on the screen. Click on OK. Redefine the block, so I'm going to redefine my .dyn block in my new office project drawing. And look at that. It's redefined the block, and it's actually saying, oh, I can bring another door in. Now, I don't need to. I can hit escape now, but you'll notice that is now my dynamic block redefined from a right block that we saved as door-dyn.dwg. I'll just hit escape there to deselect the newly defined door block.